Which one of these is a real Spinosaurus? This one? Or this one? Over the last century, scientists have completely changed their idea of what Spinosaurus looked like. Not once, not twice, but again and again. Some scientists think it was a giant swimmer. Others think it spent most of its time stalking fish through shallow rivers. And the strangest part, nobody is completely sure who's right. So what did Spinosaurus actually look like? Our story begins in Egypt in the early 1900s. A German paleontologist named Ernst Strömer discovered strange fossil remains unlike anything he had ever seen before. The animal possessed long crocodile-like jaws, powerful claws, and enormous spines rising from its back. In 1915, Strömer officially named the dinosaur Spinosaurus, meaning spine lizard. It quickly became one of the strangest dinosaurs ever discovered. But then, disaster struck. During World War II, the original fossils were destroyed in a bombing raid. For decades, scientists had almost nothing left to study. The world's most mysterious giant predator had become even more mysterious. Because so few fossils survived, paleontologists were forced to make educated guesses. For years, Spinosaurus was reconstructed as a giant land predator. Imagine a Tyrannosaurus with a crocodile's head and a giant sail on its back. This version appeared in books, documentaries, toys, and eventually Jurassic Park 3. Most people thought scientists had solved the mystery, but they hadn't. In fact, the biggest discoveries were still waiting beneath the sands of North Africa. In the 2010s, newly discovered fossils from Morocco completely transformed our understanding of Spinosaurus. Suddenly, it no longer looked like a giant T-Rex. Its legs appeared much shorter than expected. Its skull looked even more crocodile-like, and its bones were unusually dense. All of these features pointed toward a surprising possibility: water. Lots of water. Scientists began suggesting that Spinosaurus may have been one of the most aquatic dinosaurs ever discovered. It likely hunted giant fish in rivers, lagoons, and wetlands that once covered parts of North Africa. The image of Spinosaurus was changing yet again, but another discovery would push this idea even further. In 2020, scientists announced one of the most important Spinosaurus discoveries ever made. They had uncovered a massive paddle-shaped tail. Unlike the tails of most predatory dinosaurs, this one appeared adapted for movement through water. The discovery sparked headlines around the world. Some researchers argued that Spinosaurus actively swam after prey beneath the surface. Others remained skeptical. Could such a massive animal truly swim efficiently? Did it spend most of its time in water, or was it more like a giant heron, hunting fish while wading through shallow rivers? Even today, the debate continues. Just when scientists thought they were beginning to understand Spinosaurus, another surprise arrived. In 2026, a team led by paleontologist Paul Sereno announced the discovery of a new species known as Spinosaurus mirabilis. Found in Niger, this animal possessed a remarkable scimitar-shaped crest rising from its skull. The discovery represented the first major new species of Spinosaurus identified in more than a century. It also raised new questions. How many different species of Spinosaurus existed? How different were they from one another? And what does this discovery tell us about how these strange predators evolved? Once again, the story of Spinosaurus became even more complicated. So what did Spinosaurus actually look like? The truth is that we still don't know exactly, and that's what makes it so fascinating. More than 100 years after its discovery, Spinosaurus remains one of the most controversial dinosaurs ever found. Every new fossil seems to rewrite the part of its history. What we do know is that it was one of the strangest predators to ever walk the earth. A giant hunter with crocodile-like jaws, a sail on his back, dense bones, and possible adaptations for life in the water. And somewhere beneath the deserts of North Africa, more fossils may still be waiting. Fossils that could change everything once again. If you enjoy this video, consider subscribing to Paleontology Explained for more stories from the prehistoric world.